Have you ever sat down to meditate or pray, only to find your mind more restless than ever before? Have you ever wondered, how can I possibly cultivate peace when I'm overwhelmed, distracted, or emotionally shattered? Welcome back to the channel. It's an honor to walk this path with you, because today, we're addressing one of the most common and most misunderstood questions on the spiritual path. Can I still practice when my mind is in chaos? And the answer from the great Tibetan master Khenpo Sherab is not only reassuring, it's revolutionary. He says, the more scattered your mind is, the more you should chant. Let that sink in. Because for many of us, the moment our mind becomes cloudy, we give up, we wait for clarity, we postpone our practice. We say, I'll meditate when I feel calmer, or I'll pray when I'm not angry. But here's the truth, that calm you're waiting for is not the prerequisite, it's the result. The storm is not a reason to stop, it's the very reason to begin. Khenpo Sherab teaches that mental chaos is not an obstacle to practice, it is the invitation. Because when your mind is messy, you have the greatest opportunity to see its nature clearly. When emotions erupt, attachments flare, thoughts spin endlessly, this is when the teachings are no longer theory. This is when they become real. Imagine you're in a boat, and the sea's calm, anyone can steer. But when a storm hits, the real sailor is revealed. Your spiritual practice is that boat, and chanting, the act of returning again and again to a sacred sound or sacred intention, is your anchor. It doesn't stop the storm, but it keeps you from being thrown overboard. Let me share a story. A woman lost her job, ended a relationship, and was diagnosed with illness. All in the same year, she told her teacher, I can't practice right now, my mind is too scattered. He replied, this is the perfect time to practice. She looked confused. He said, do you think we practice for when life is easy? We practice for this. So she began, not perfectly, not with discipline, just with sincerity. Every morning, she chanted through tears, through resistance, through fatigue. And something incredible happened. Her circumstances didn't change overnight, but her relationship to them did. She stopped drowning in the me narrative. She began to feel space around her pain. She even smiled at times, genuine light. This is the fruit of chanting amidst chaos. Because sacred sounds don't need your mind to be calm. They only need your heart to be present. Khenpo Sherab emphasizes this. Don't wait for clarity to chant. Use chanting to find clarity. Let's unpack this. Chanting is not about producing perfect sound. It's not a performance. It's a rhythm, a return, a way to bypass the monkey mind and drop into the frequency of your deeper self. Each syllable is a gentle hammer, breaking the walls of delusion. Each repetition is a footstep out of suffering. And when your thoughts scream, this isn't working, that's when it's working the most. Because your ego is being dismantled. And yes, it will fight. But stay steady. Stay soft. Stay committed. Let's get practical. What does it look like to chant through chaos? It looks like sitting in your car before work, repeating a mantra while your heart races. It looks like whispering Om Mani Padme hums while doing the dishes, as thoughts swirl about your future. It looks like putting your hand on your chest, taking a breath, and saying the Buddha's name when anxiety grips you. It's not grand, but it's real, and it's effective. Khenpo reminds us that even when your mind is scattered, The seed of awakening is still intact, just like the sun is still behind the clouds. The practice is your way of clearing the sky. Not instantly, but gradually. He also says something radical. The more scattered you are, the more powerful your chanting becomes. Because you're not doing it for show. You're doing it because your soul is aching. And sincerity always amplifies impact. Let's break a myth here. There is no such thing as bad chanting. Only chanting done with awareness, you're without it. So even if your mind wanders 100 times and you return 100 times, that's not failure. That's mastery. That's devotion. That's progress. Every return is a victory. Every repetition is medicine. And over time, those scattered thoughts lose their grip. They no longer dictate your mood. They no longer shape your identity. They become like passing cloud, noticed but no longer believed. This is the path Khenpo Sherab invites us into. Not perfection, but presence. Not control, but commitment. Not silence, but sacred sound. So the next time your mind is a mess, don't say, "I can't practice." Say, "This is the best time to practice." Turn the volume of the world down, not by waiting for peace, but by becoming the peace. And if you forget, remember this. You don't chant because you're holy. You chant because you're human. And that is more than enough. Thank you so much for watching this video. If your mind has ever felt too chaotic to practice, please share your story in the comments. Your vulnerability helps others feel less alone. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that practice isn't for the perfect, it's for the present. Until next time, may your voice be steady, your heart be open, and your path be filled with the sound of awakening.